Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest nestled between towering mountains and a meandering river, there lived a big old grizzly bear named Boris. Boris was no ordinary bear. He was known for his immense strength, gentle heart, and wise ways. Every year, when winter spread its icy blanket across the land, Boris would retreat to his cozy den, snuggled up tightly, dreaming of the day he would wake up to the joyful sounds of his animal friends. As the sun finally peeked through the winter clouds, painting the sky with a magnificent golden hue, Boris stretched and yawned, feeling the warmth seeping into his den. He knew it was time to wake up and embark on a new adventure in the beautiful springtime forest. But as he stepped out of his den, he noticed something peculiar. The forest was eerily silent, devoid of its usual chatter and laughter. Confused and concerned, Boris roared, "Hello? Is anyone home?" His powerful voice echoed through the stillness, but there was no reply, just the soft rustling of leaves in the breeze. Determined to find his beloved animal friends, he set off on a quest through the vast forest. Boris first came across a chatty blue jay perched on a swaying branch. "Hey, Jay! Where is everyone?" Boris asked, his deep voice gentle as he didn't want to startle the little bird. The blue jay's eyes widened at the sight of Boris and replied, "Oh, Boris. They all left the forest a while ago, looking for food and adventure in new lands." A pang of sadness gripped Boris's heart, but he wouldn't give up. He decided to seek the wisdom of the forest's oldest inhabitant, a wise old owl who resided in a hollowed-out tree. The owl greeted him with a hoot, and Boris respectfully asked, "Owl, have you seen my friends?" The owl blinked its large, round eyes and replied, "Yes, my dear Boris. They left to find a better place to live when they couldn't find enough food here. Follow the river, and you might just catch up to them." With renewed hope, Boris followed the riverbank, feeling the cool water under his massive paws. He soon came across a playful family of river otters splashing and diving with glee. "Hello, dear otters. Have you seen my friends?" Boris inquired, a touch of excitement in his voice. The little otters giggled and bobbed up and down in the water. "Oh, Mr. Grizzly, we saw them traveling downstream to the meadow." Grateful for the clue, Boris continued his journey, passing through lush meadows and dense thickets until he spotted a group of deer munching on tender grass. "Excuse me, lovely deer. Have you seen my friends?" Boris asked, his eyes filled with anticipation. One of the deer looked up and said, "Yes, Big Bear. They went to the mountains to find delicious berries." With this new information, Boris's determination grew stronger. He trudged on, climbing higher and higher into the majestic mountains where the air was crisper and the scent of ripe berries filled his nostrils. Along the way, he met a nimble squirrel who was busy collecting acorns. "Hey, little squirrel. Have you seen my friends?" Boris inquired, his voice a mixture of excitement and fatigue. The squirrel paused and looked up at the towering bear. "Yes, they went even further up the mountains where the berries were ripest." "Be careful, Boris." With a grateful nod, Boris pressed on, his paws sometimes slipping on loose rocks, but his determination pushing him forward. After days of searching, he finally reached the berry-filled mountaintop. There, he found his friends, the blue jay, the owl, the river otters, and the deer, all feasting happily. "Hey, everyone. I've missed you all so much," Boris exclaimed joyfully, his eyes shining with happiness and relief. His friends turned around, and their eyes widened in surprise. "Boris, you made it," they cheered in unison, rushing to embrace him in a warm group hug. "Yes, I had to find you all. Our forest is not the same without you," Boris said, his deep voice filled with emotion. The friends laughed and shared stories of their adventures while Boris was asleep. They realized that the journey had taught them the true meaning of friendship and the strength it brought to their forest family. They decided that together, they could find better ways to share and care for the forest, ensuring that everyone had enough food and a safe home. From that day on, Boris and his animal friends promised never to leave each other behind again. They understood that their bond was what made their forest home truly special, and they vowed to protect it always. With the wise old owl's guidance and the playful spirit of the blue jay, they lived happily ever after, cherishing every moment spent together. And so, dear friend, remember that no matter how challenging the journey may be, with determination and the support of true friends, you can overcome any obstacle and find happiness in the most unexpected places. Now, as the stars twinkle above, dream of wonderful adventures in the forest just like Boris and his friends. Sweet dreams, everyone. Until next time.